My name is Kaylin Cummings. This week I had the esteemed pleasure of interviewing two phenomenal students that are currently involved and currently enrolled at Alma College. The first student is a senior that walked the virtual stage this past May and is currently concluding her internship in Chicago, Illinois. This student and I spent time discussing her onboarding process in addition to her career preparedness as she takes that next step into employment. The student recalls how easy the application process was, but does remember the difficulty she had in providing high test scores. This student was not a part of the test optional application that the institution now provides, but did suggest that the institution continue to implement this test optional application as it does relieve some of the stress that students have from test anxiety. Some students simply aren't good test takers. She also said that you can't read a student by a test score. I can agree with that sentiment. Additionally, as it involved her onboarding process, she remembers her mom being able to assist her with her application. She also went on to talk about the career preparedness she had both inside the classroom and outside the classroom, which prepared her to be able to land a full-time position as a project coordinator for the Chicago Center beginning January of this upcoming year. Kudos to this student in being able to do that, and kudos to the institution for being able to produce and provide students with the resources needed to be able to solidify employment after graduation. The second student I had the pleasure of interviewing was a first-year student. This student and I really discussed his student perception as it pertained to COVID-19. As we all know, COVID-19 is a hot topic right now. My conversation with this student discussed if he felt the institution was providing him with the necessary resources and if his idea of student success had changed as a result of COVID. We also discussed how likely he was to continue pursuing his education should the new norm only provide hybrid and virtual options. This student did feel as though Alma College was providing students with the necessary resources, which include financial aid, scholarships, and student groups. Student groups, as an example, was Black Student Union, which both students were a part of during their tenure and have been active in as Alma College students. He did say that he was very likely to continue pursuing his education should this new norm only provide virtual and hybrid options. This student would be one of two graduates in his whole family, and so finishing school is a high priority to him, regardless of what it requires. He does understand that safety measures and health are a concern and has found flexibility in utilizing the hybrid and virtual options. I want to thank each of these students for taking the time to discuss their student perception and their student experience as it pertains to career preparedness, diversity and inclusion, onboarding, and student success. Thank you.